right, so we are now in a new section 3 in module 2. Much tougher because we are going to be getting into fractions. Okay, this lesson is pretty nice because notice that all of these are halvesies. Okay, it doesn't get too fancy yet. All right, so we are first charged with getting these 6 teachers' classrooms on this number line. This is one straight hallway, okay? And then these numbers on the classrooms indicate the distance from the main office. So let's go ahead and let's get Mr. Quo on there. -3.5 is right here. Okay, are they all? Yes, they are all different letters to the last name. Okay, so I'll put him as K. Mrs. Loftus is at 3.5. That's right between there. Noonan is -6.5. Ariano is 5.5. Hildebrand is -8.5. And Coulter is -5.5. All right, so we got them all labeled on there, and now we've got 6 questions to answer in regards to those spots on the number line. Okay, it says work with your group to answer the following questions. Be sure to explain your reasoning. Okay, so we need to make sure that we're following directions and explaining our reasoning when we give our answer. Okay, whose classroom is further from the main office, Loftus or Ariano? Justify your answer. Okay, Loftus is here, 3.5 units away, and Ariano is 5.5 units away. Okay, so Mrs. Ariano, since she is 5.5 units away and Mrs. Loftus is 3.5 units away. Okay, so I definitely stated Miss Ariano, and I definitely stated a reason, okay? Okay, number 2, exactly how far apart are Loftus and Ariano, okay? So Loftus and Ariano, you guys good with 1, 2 units, okay? So they are exactly 2 units apart, since, here's my reason, 5.5 minus 3.5 is 2. Okay, 5.5 minus 3.5 is 2. All right, number 3, Joe has Mr. Quo's class first period and Noonan's class second period. How far must he walk to get from Quo's to Noonan's? Okay, Quo's is here and Noonan's is here. So are we good with 1, 2, 3 units he must walk? Okay, so he must walk 3 units. And let me give a reason. Since I'm going to find the difference between these two. -3.5, and I'm finding the difference between the two. That gets us 3 units. All right, what is the difference between Ariano's and Coulter's class? Okay, I'm going to have to scooch it back up. Let me get that out. Scooch it back up so you can see the A and the C. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I count 11 units, and then let's put a mathematical expression there to justify. The distance is 11 units, and my reason, since I'm going to take 5.5 for Ariano, and I'm going to find the difference between Coulter's negative 5.5. Okay, that would make 11 units. What is the distance between Hildebrand's and Noonan's? Okay, I'm going to scooch it back up so we can see the H and the N. 1, 2. I'm counting 2 units, whichever way you count, left or right. So 2 units, the distance is 2 units. And then let's give a reason since. So here is Noonan, negative 6.5. And we're going to subtract, find the difference of that and the negative 8.5 for Hildebrand. And if we do that, we get 2. Okay, Iris is in a different classroom, the same distance between Miss Hildebrand and Miss Loftus. What is the location of that classroom? Okay, let's look at Hildebrand and Loftus. H is here, L is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I count 12 units. Okay, 12 units. So Iris is in a different classroom, the same distance between those. Okay, so Iris is going to be in, Iris, let me switch that up. Iris is in classroom negative 2.5 since I'm taking Loftus 3.5 and I'm subtracting the Hildebrand's distance, which gets us 12. And if she's the same distance, we need to divide that by 2. So 6 units from each. Okay, so we need to basically find the halfway point from here to here, which is negative 2.5. Okay, all right, this is just an introduction of operations with fractions. It gets much fancier from here. Okay, thanks, guys.